The Hash It Out Show is brought to you by Boyd's ATA Black Belt Academy in Marrero, Louisiana. Barreto Home Solutions. Bayou Audio and Video. Hot Works on the North Shore. JFK Martial Arts in Mandeville and Covington. Lil Dizzy's Cafe. Kuman of Gretna. Kaylin Parker of Magnolia Wealth Strategies. Moe's Pizza. Buck's Snow Whiz. CC's Children Blocks. The Pierre Family in Lafayette, Louisiana. Leo Auto Glass. The Juber Family in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Dat Kitchen Restaurant in Chalmette, Louisiana.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. 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 Hands up, hands up, hands up. If you winning and you don't give a fuck about a hater, tell them move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area, move. Clear my area. Cause I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Hash It Out Show. Is he dying? I don't know. Like he was struggling with something, man. I don't know. Are you sick? What is in your mouth? What is going on, man? Can you get right, please? What is going on? Can you get right? Welcome to the Hash It Out Show, y'all. I'm JB, the sports guy. I got my partners in crime with me, Peppers and Jones. What's going on?
Dang, dog, he just said like Peppers and Jones. It's like, wow. I gotta laugh at that, dog. That's funny. He didn't say our whole first day. That dude, like, you know what? This is my co-host for the day, Peppers and Jones. What a combination. But like, tag, share, subscribe to the Hash It Out Show on social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, and we're on YouTube as well on JB the Sports Guy. Like, tag, share, subscribe, and also on JB the Sports Guy, you can catch the Hash It Out Show Game of the Week.
What's up, Peppers?
What's up? I don't know if the civility is going to be there after Friday night, JB, because Virginia going to beat Florida State. I'm just saying. I don't know if the civility is going to still be there. That man might be mad. But it's all good. It is pick night on the Hash It Out Show and week 4, and we can wait until we start before I announce who won last week to the viewing public. We can wait until then, and we do have our guest tonight, right?
So we're supposed to have Dennis Christopher at 7:15. So that's the plan.
Right.
Dennis Christopher at 7:15, the head coach of the Young Audience
Sounds good.
Football team. But I want to start off with, is it a must-win or not? And I want y'all to give me y'all opinions on it. Parkview Baptist, 0-3, going to play St. Martinville. I just want to know, do you guys think, is this a must-win for Parkview Baptist? VK.
Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Peppers.
Is this a trick question? But it really isn't. It is a must-win. But what is the relevance of Parkview Baptist this year? I don't think they're one of those teams. Obviously, they've already shown you they're not. So any win is very much needed, especially here. 0-3, St. Martinville, a comparable opponent, beatable but very comparable. But they need to pull this W out. And I have a feeling VK is going to be one of the games we pick at some point today.
All right, moving on.
See, that's slick rag.
All right, Coach Dennis Christopher's just checking in, so we all good. All right. Opelousas 0-2 going to Alexandria. Is that a must win for them, VK?
Yes, it is. It's a must win to get things going for them, even though new coach and everything else. But that you want to try to get back to the winning graces more than anything else, and especially close rivalry against Alexandria. That is, they got Peabody Alexandria this week.
Opelousas has Alexandria.
Well, it's an interesting game, and it is a must win. You want to go into the district on a winning note. You really want to go into the district on a winning note.
George?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they in a top heavy district with them and Cecilia?
I mean,
It feels like it's one of those two.
it's those
I'm
two.
not saying it's what's that?
It's just
It's
those
those
two
two, and
really,
then
man.
and I don't want to say right, but on paper, it's one of those two that's going to probably win the district, at least on paper. But again, we don't play games on paper, so I'm not saying it's not a must win, but it wouldn't end their season if they lost this game at Alexandria. I think they would be fine come to district play, and then they'd have to have that territorial game with Cecilia, probably to determine who would win that district. I don't think it's again it is in theory because you always want to go in with confidence, but if they lose, it's not the end of the world for them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think this is a must win for them, but I think they would like to get on their winning trend also, but I don't think it's a must win yet. I got one for y'all. Archbishop Hannon is hosting Covenant Christian. Hannon is 1-2. Is this a must win for Archbishop Hannon, VK?
Not really. Hannah has been competing all 3 games of the year, and they've been right there in the fold. They're a team that's continuing to improve, and it's a big game for either team, But I don't think it's a must win. I think the district is going to be a little more of the doing for Hannon more than anything else. But Hannon is continuing to improve.
All right.
I
Peppers?
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, VK. But Hannon, if you look at their track record, when they start slow, they're not a good recovery team. They don't recover off slow starts. This is a team that has to have early success to build confidence. But Covenant Christian is a very tough ask. That is a very good team. I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they're unblemished through 3 weeks.
No, they got one
Correct me
loss.
if I'm wrong. I think Covenant Christian is 3-0.
One loss.
Okay. All right. But still in all though. It I don't have the composition of their district in front of me, Hannon, but I feel like they need to kind of sort of find a way to pull this one out though. I feel like there's a little bit of urgency this week to get this one.
Okay. I don't think it's a must win yet for Hannon. Not yet. But no telling what can happen in this game. If they lose, then bad things. But here you go, VK. Newman Greenies 0-2, hosting the Willow, who's undefeated. Is this a must win for Newman?
Yes. Yes, with the new coaching staff and everything, and they're trying to really get their footing down, especially with the new staff and everything else. It's a must win, and then especially for the Willow being undefeated going into that ball game. If the Willow pulls off this win, and can't say it's a well, by far looking at the overall history and looking at the program, that will be a monumental upset in this city if the Willow gets this win because of the history of the Willow football program. But it is a must win for them.
Peppers.
I think the question you really want to ask is how much will the Willow gain by winning this game, and that's a ton. No matter what Newman's struggles are this early, 0-2, they've been dusted in 2 games. They've had the 1 week off. to maybe lick wounds and whatever and whatnot. But I think this is more the Willow School 3-0 have been very impressive through the first 3 weeks, and arguably, well, best small school program in the city of New Orleans because they're not obviously on par with St. Aug and all the other schools in New Orleans, but the best small school program in the city,
I
maybe.
don't know. Got a
But
young
if they get
audience.
this
They
win,
got a
and
young
VK
audience.
correctly points out, yeah, no, they do have the Yaks are in the building. I know they're waiting on coach, and we're gonna have on in a couple of minutes, but they can make a very sustainable argument. But I'm saying from where the Willow has been, and VK correctly points out where they've been. Yeah, I think this is more because Newman's gonna. I think Newman. This is a full scale rebuild. You know, I think this is a full scale rebuild. Nelson Stewart left while the cupboard was getting bare, and I feel like Newman's in a full on rebuild. The Willow. Let's find out what you're about if you win this game. No matter what Newman's circumstance is, that's what's in front of you. But you have not had success against that program. It's a recognizable name that's a little bit down. If the Willow goes to 4-0, we talking about some pretty good stuff here for this school.
I think
Agreed.
you can definitely say young audience is definitely the best small school in the city.
Right
The
now, yeah.
Willow is the biggest surprise in the city right
I think
now.
they're both a biggest surprise, knowing that they
Yeah,
both can't even go for district and playoffs. It's
absolutely.
phenomenal that we talk about the Willow and Young Audience, both 3-0 right now.
Right.
This is and have beaten some good teams.
Are they in the same district?
No,
No, no, they're
the
not in
They're
the
Willow,
not in the
same
the
same
district.
Willow,
district.
the
No.
Willow is in Shaw's district. Willow is really a 4A school, so really it's a large school. You think about it.
And
Gotcha.
when you look at it, like, yeah, they're both a surprise to me. Young audiences to me is not too much a surprise for me because of the fact. Remember, they started for 2-1 last year with a younger squad, and they took a free fall. This is a veteran team,
How
so
much of a
that's
free
why
fall? They
I
went
don't.
4-5. They went 4-5. Not much.
I know, but they had like a 3-1 start last year. That's why I said the free fall happened. But I don't think it's gonna happen this year, the way this team has matured so much. That's why I'm saying that to me, Yaks is not the surprise too much. They are really proving themselves. And I think that West St. John win says a lot. For the Willow this week, they have been coming up. This is their big game. This is their triumph game here.
All right. I got one more for you. And hopefully we got coach coming on at 7:15. He checked in with me, so should be good to go. Who is this a bigger must win for? John Errett or Bird? VK.
Ooh, woo. Either one. Either one. You look at John Errett and Coach Willie Brooks looking to try to get on a winning track more than anything else. And they're trying to have some momentum going into next week with homecoming against Kennedy. They want to have some kind of success. And this is a big opportunity for Errett to get that success on a roll. For Bird, and I'm like this, how the mighty has fallen. How the mighty has fallen. Bird used to be a really, really good program. Compete with you. The type of style of offense is almost like you're gonna have to score. If you don't, they will make sure that you will not get on the field and put your offense on there. That's how good the Bird program really is. But the last 3 years, CE Bird has not been the same program at all. So this is a must win for both teams because Bird trying to really get out the cellar. And right now, other teams in the Shreveport area is gaining a lot of ground on Bird now.
Come on in, Peppers.
If if they haven't passed them, VK. I mean, you talking about they're gaining ground. If they haven't passed them, because this program has been on the skids for a couple of years, as you mentioned. I think this is absolutely more for John Arrett because their district is Riverdale and the cast-offs, because right now Riverdale
Oh,
is
wait,
playing far and
man.
away the
No,
best
no,
football in this
no,
Oh,
no,
district.
no, no, no.
oh,
You're not gonna disrespect those
hot,
teams like that.
hot
You're not gonna call them the
shot.
cast off, bro. Don't
Oh
do that.
my God.
Don't do that, bro. Come on, George Peppers.
Woo,
Respect
my
everybody, man. Come on.
God.
Don't do that. Don't do
They
that,
are
man.
they are at another level, and it's gonna take something good to knock them off. Eric right now doesn't have an offensive identity. 3 games they've scored 21 points. 21 points in 3 games. They got shut out at Chalmette. They got whipped at Vanderbilt, scored 7 points. Then their output last week, they doubled it. They scored 14, but it went to overtime to get to 14. They had 7 in regulation. This is a team that they see a comparable opponent, and what may make the difference is the trip. It's a 6-hour jump to Shreveport, all the way to Bird, because of where Bird is located in Shreveport. It takes about 6 hours to get there. We'll see. I mean, obviously, I'm
All
guessing all
right.
these games weekend they're going to be on the pick sheet.
We'll see, man. Hey,
We'll,
you gotta
we'll
chill,
see.
George. You can't be calling that,
I
man.
I
We
can
got we
under
got games with these people and everything, man. You cannot be doing that, George.
I can understand that.
What did I say?
You
Here,
call
here's
them
the
No,
thing.
cast
whoa, whoa,
off,
That
boy.
whoa.
Come on, man. That's not
you
right.
can't you can't do that. The thing
Come on,
is,
George.
I can understand
Okay,
if it's college
okay.
football. I can understand it's college football.
Yeah.
I get it. This is high school football. I done learned over the years, especially working not just with Crescent City, but work
Oh,
Crescent,
sorry.
but also working with JB and with this platform, we do have to be careful on what we say. We cannot totally disrespect the
Not
schools,
at
the
all, man.
districts. We can't do that, man. We
You
have
gotta
to
know
be
better,
Ain't
bro.
careful.
nobody disrespecting. No,
What you
whoa,
mean that?
no, there
What
is
you
That
no
mean? You
disrespect
called them that,
intended.
bro?
First
That
of
is
all,
disrespectful, man.
since we're interpreting, hold on.
Hey,
No, it
hey,
ain't.
hey.
No, it
Don't be
ain't.
yelling
Those
now.
other
Don't be
schools have
yelling.
not played at any level right now. They are playing bad right now.
That's cool.
Oh,
That's
trust me,
cool.
I can go decibel for decibel.
We can go decibel for
All
decibel.
right.
I can do that too
But
now.
I'm
All
going to
right. But
tell
let me tell you
you,
something.
those
Let me
schools
tell
are
you something.
not playing quality football. That's what I'm telling you.
Let me tell you something right quick. While I'll mute you right quick. Right quick. You can say they playing bad football. That is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But to name call them, we not gonna do that. We never do that. All right. So we gonna chill with that.
there are better ways to say
Yes,
it.
it's better ways, bro.
Better way to say it.
Now,
If you would have said, there's a lot of teams that are not playing up to the level of John Ehret and Riverdale, that'd have been fine. That's fine. We can't say that team. If you would have said another word that's third person than cast offs, it might have been okay. But cast offs, that's like
no,
wow.
bro. We're not gonna do that, bro.
They say that's
We're not
almost
gonna
like
do that.
somebody saying you people. That's almost like that. So gotta be careful.
We're not gonna do that. All right. Now we're gonna move on as the Hash It Out show has hashed that out. All right. We're gonna move on to our guest. He is the head coach of the Young Audience Charter School Yaks. He got them off to a great start already. They are 3-0. All right. And this is wonderful, great news for this school. I'm happy to have this guy on the show, the one and only Coach Dennis Christopher. What's up, Coach? How you doing, man?
How y'all doing? Good evening. How y'all doing, Coach?
Doing
How y'all
good,
doing?
doing
Good,
good, doing
good,
good, Coach.
good.
Glad to finally get you on, Coach. Let's get right into it, Coach.
Yes, sir.
First year, last year, your team went 4-5. That's wonderful. Can you tell us how monumental that was to the kids last season?
Well, it was great for the program to have a first year program. That was our first year playing varsity football. Just to win any games, to go to any institution, college, high school, no, to be a new team going to any league. Expectations are real low. You're not supposed to win any games going into district. You're supposed to compete throughout the year, but to win full games, that was, it was great foundation for us.
Definitely, definitely. With that being said, talk about the foundation. Did that success help bring in bigger numbers to the school and to the football program?
Oh yes, sir. Because outside the expectation was for us to lose, and we won. We won four games that year. It's a lot of kids. They started buying, talking to other friends, and then we got a great middle school team. Our school is kindergarten through 12, And so 6 through 8, those kids started transitioning. Not 80%. Now it's down to 99% that kids are staying at the school now because of the middle school, because of the varsity program, rising up, winning games. So winning games, you're always gonna, you know, keep the kids as long as you win.
Definitely. Like I said earlier, 3-0 so far this year. What's been the biggest key to your team's success so far?
Um, I think the weight room, in the off season, and because we have that middle school, we run the same plays, on offense and defense, and so it's beneficial to us. And I always say that has been a plus for us. And I played against JT Curtis for a lot of years, and I watched that program and how they operate and how they do things. And so I done took some things from them. And at the end of the day, if you could have a system coming from sixth grade all the way to 12th, it's very beneficial.
I do agree with that. How do you keep your team motivated so they don't deal with complacency?
Well, they motivated because at the end of the day, they just want to play football. They young kids. I don't have that many seniors. I probably have 7 to 8 seniors on the team, and so those kids are young, and they just want to play football, and they're yearning to have a scholarship. What's going on is I have a ninth grader by Brennan Reed, and also I have a Caleb Jackson, my running back. They have offers, and one is in ninth grade, one is in a junior. And for us not to go to the playoffs last year, and for those kids to earn scholarships, it opened the eyes up for the younger kids to stay. That it can happen at Yaks.
Definitely. My last question before I pass it on to VK Jones. How do how does these 3 wins reflect the culture that you're trying to create at young audiences?
Well, the 3 wins are basically nail biters. It basically letting us know that when adversity hits, when the game is on the line, we learning how to finish. So that means we becoming a program, we becoming a team. Last year we lost at least 3 games by touchdown by one possession, and so this off season we hopped on game time situations in the fourth quarter, with 1 minute left. What are we doing? What hash we on? What defense we at? Like what personnel we on? And we hopping on those things situational, and it's paying off for us.
Go ahead, VK.
Coach Dennis, man, what is going on with you, bro? Finally, getting you on, my friend, man. It's good to have you on.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate it, Coach. And John, my old OC, been telling me good things, and I've been watching it, so I'm glad to be here.
Definitely.
Definitely, man. We talked about this years ago when you took over this program, and you told me yourself, you're like, give it some time. I
Yeah.
can get this thing going in about 3 to 4 years. And right now, you really got them going. My first question, more than anything else, like with this team making this progress right now, and you know, potentially big things maybe coming up for your district. If you guys finish with a winning record, and not just that, potentially winning the district. I don't know if y'all qualify for postseason this year. If not, do you think the LHSAA should at least let y'all in as a district champion?
Well, that would be wonderful, and that's my goal right now. And I understand we've been on probation for the last 2 years. This is supposed to be our last year on probation. Our AD did a great job just sending off a letter just saying hopefully we can play in the playoff this year. But we do have a great chance to continue winning and also winning district. And if that happens, that would be a great opportunity for this program to go out there, because I know we could compete with other teams in the playoff, and I think we can make a good run.
Very much agreed. I mean, the way that this thing, like you said, you took the school took the script basically for what John Curtis is doing. So that's a really good thing, a good script to learn from that. Talk about your players, especially on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, especially a quarterback that has been very much talked about all over the city. Can you tell us about that guy and your players on offense and defense that has been really leading the way for the Yaks?
Well, the to start off, like the head of the team is the quarterback, Marcus Soler. He stands at 5'10", 180, and coach, he's a pocket passer, but he could get out the pocket. But coach, I'm telling you, behind John Johnson athletically, he might be one of the best quarterbacks on the West Bank. He's just in the 10th grade. No lie, I coached against some players in 5A when I was at Landry Walk out to DC. And I played against some guys. And I played against some good quarterbacks, coach, from Speedy Noyle to the guy from West Monroe. We played in the championship that went to Alabama. Coach, I played against some quarterbacks, and he is a gunslinger. He can throw it out from the other side of the hash. He can zip it in between the linebackers and the corners. He can put them in the holes. He understands the terminology. He understands what we got going on. He understands the blocking scheme. That's the most important thing for me. He understands how to pick up the blitz, 3-man front, 4-man front, and that's the biggest thing for me. At that age, to understand that, and that's coming from our O-line coach, Coach Purdue. Coach person he coached at Purdue. He's a great old line coach. He also helped out with the Saints, and he's putting the quarterback in great situations. Besides that, with our gunslinger on the outsides, we have some great receivers. We have a freshman receiver, Brendan Reed, who has about 5 to 6 offers. He stands about 6'1", about 185. Coach, he's a nice sized kid to be in the 9th grade. He's our 9 ball, our possession type receiver. He's gonna do the dirty work for us. On the other outside, we have our senior receiver. He stands about 5'10", 175, and he's a elusive coach. And he and if I you can't single cover him. So we got every game we've been noticing too high coverage. And so because our receivers, we got Makai Simmons, Devon Hayes, Caleb Scott that's in the inside. These guys could go. And at the end of the day, they in the insides to make the matchup between those nickels and cornerbacks. It's easy for the quarterback because they understand what's going on. They understand the system. They're great kids, and I keep saying they understand the system. I don't want to get too much into our system, but they understand man to man. They understand when to sit down. They understand when to get deep, and we have a lot of options inside our offense that those kids understand already at a young age. And then our heart of our offense basically is Caleb Jackson, our running back. He has a couple of offers, but one of the biggest offers he had was probably Tulane. He's a powerful running back coach. Last year he had about 1,500 yards, and he missed 2 games, Livingston and I think MLK. And you saw the difference. This year he's been averaging about 90, 89 yards per game, but he's been helping us in the passing game because our quarterback last year we was 35, 25 carries a game because of that. But now since we have some guys on the outside, you see that we averaging 37, 38 points a game because of the receivers, and now it's kind of getting balanced this year because the quarterback, the receivers, and the running back. O-line wise, coach, on at tackles, that's keeping our quarterback safe. We got Christian Diaz. He stands about 6'5", about 280, and he's a 10th grader, coach. And like I said, our guys are young. I only have one senior at the wide out. Maybe I got one senior at guard, and the rest of them come back, and they're gonna be all juniors. So I got 3 years of good football that's gonna come with this program. The O-line, the center is a sophomore guard. He's a senior. The other right tackle, he's also a junior. So I'm probably losing 2 O-line. But other than that, coach, we got a great offense. We averaging about 37, 38 points a game. And this is my first time being OC. I've been a DC for the last 15 years, from Landry Walker to Sophie. Right now, I'm the OC for my first year. And it's different, but it's paying off, and I got to do what I got to do. On the defensive side, we have a great cornerback, Keith Brown. He have 3 interceptions already. He's our senior leader. On the other side, we we have what's the kid name? Great kid. Uh, uh, Karan Hill. All right, Karan Hill is our strong safety. Um, and he's about 5'8", 175, a little downhill, for sure tackling the alleyway. What else? And we have Roland Robinson, also a great asset. That's the other cornerback. I just couldn't get him out. He stands about 6'2", about 180. So I got some big corners on the outside, and that's what's helping us out. And now we have a young D line, young linebackers, but they getting the job done because they getting after it on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, looking at your schedule, you got a good bit of off time here. I think you had a game scheduled, but I think that's canceled. But at the same time, you have a whole almost 3 weeks to prepare for your first district game against Jefferson Rise. So I know it's a lot of time. How can how you get your kids to just what kind of planning and everything else to keep their head straight, but not just that, to prepare them and understanding that got a lot of time off, but still we need to work and be ready for district.
We only have this week off. I was supposed to play Zachary this week, but this making good decisions right now. Our program is in a good spot right now, and to go deal with those guys in 5A. I think about a year or two, my guys would be ready. Got a lot of seniors and juniors out there, so this would be the only week we off. Next week we have Morris Jeff. Morris Jeff is a new team just like us. They came into that, let's just say, last year, a new team just trying to get established, trying to win games. So next week for homecoming, we have on October 3rd, we have Morris Jeff. Then after that, we go to play Jefferson Rise. So we only have 1 week off, but just like this week, we prepare like any other week. Mondays, mental, we watch film, we lift weights, we run. Tuesday, we watch film. I didn't give them a day off. Like probably Friday or Thursday, I'm thinking about giving them a day off. Probably not, but I just want to keep them locked in because they never been in this situation, and to have the success, they don't know how to handle it right now. They're just too young. So I don't want to give them too many. I don't want to let the chain go right now, coaches. They right there, and I don't want to lose that charisma, that spunk right now.
That's very much understandable. Understandable there. Last question before I give this to George Peppers. The two big wins. You're 3-0, but the two big wins at West St. John. You were down big, and you came all the way back to win that game. Last week, you was in a nip and tuck against Livingston, a veteran Livingston team, but you got the job done once again. What you could say about the character of this team and the maturity from a year ago, going having a 3-1 start to now this year with a 3-0 start and winning games that you think you wasn't gonna win, but you did it, and it seemed like the growth is right there.
Well, coach, just going back and reflecting, and just letting the kids know. All right, week one, this is what happened. These are the mistakes, and this is why we didn't win the game. And even for Livingston, so the kids could see their mistakes and watch it over and over and over again, is building character. Because at the end of the day, to be in that type of game, to go back and forth, to have adversity when you first start, it builds a good character, like you said. And so that's what's going on with the team. In that first game, being away, not having any fans, and then sticking to your brother. And that's all we had out there, and just not quitting because coach, we were down 28-6, 28-6, and those kids. And I tell you this, you ever wonder why you play one of those teams, and we're not going to talk bad about teams, but they got some teams that they're going to lose. But for whatever reason, those teams keep coming to practice, they keep working hard, and they keep playing. And so we have that mentality, that blue collar, hard working mentality as a team, and so we don't give up, coach. No matter what goes on, nigga, I always tell you just one play. One touchdown is one play. All we need is 4 plays right now. We get 4 plays, we're gonna be all right. And trust me, coming out at halftime, after that speech, the kids believe. They believe in each other. They believe in the quarterback because they saw it before. Coach, so we was down previously, and we came back. And so that West St. John for Livingston, we was in the same dogfight. This time we was up 20-6 against Livingston. We made a lot of mistakes. They came roaring back 2020, going into halftime. But the kids understood why they saw their mistakes. They understood why it was happening. It wasn't like Livingston was just that better than us. We was making our own mistakes on special teams, hurting ourselves. And so they understand that. And once they go back and they see their mistakes and understand, okay, that's what I did wrong. And what do you need to get better? And how can I get better? And we got to get better within a certain short amount of time. What can I do? And so they understand those things. And because of that grit, because of our quarterback, and because of the leadership from that running back coach, they gonna keep fighting. And I'm telling you, they're gonna keep fighting, and that's our main thing. Just keep fighting no matter what, find a way to get the job done.
George Peppers, you're up.
Coach Christopher, first off, thank you for making the time to join us, and we are very appreciative of that. And congratulations on the 3-0 start. Let me just get that out of the way before we start, because it's very encouraging to see you guys get off to this kind of start. Um, I do want to ask my first question. Last year, you got off to a 3-1 start. This year, you're 3-0. What's the difference this year with the fast starts as it was last year? You know, last year you were a brand new program. This is your second year. But what's the difference this year? Does it feel different starting the way you started this year as it did last?
Because I think last year was more athleticism. If you understand, I think we have more discipline and more mental knowledge of our past experience and our past events. So we understand the mistakes that we made in the past. And so I harp on that, not so they can make those mistakes again. And so I think the weight room, um, adding more coaches, the nutrition plan in the weight room was basically different. Like just having more mass on the kids, and just being older. The kids was 19th grade, and so just to be a year older plays a big part. To go against an 18-year-old and you're just 15, 16, and they got some kids that might be 19 that will have a good birthday. So you might go against a 19-year-old, you might be 15, 16-year-old. So it's a little bit different, coach.
When you look at the games y'all won, y'all beat two perennial teams, West St. John and Livingston. Um, those are landmark wins. So for those of you that haven't seen this team yet play yet, and we do plan on coming to watch you guys play at some point. It is a what does this start mean for your community, for the community? The fact that you guys have gotten off to this fast start yet again. What does it mean for the community?
It's a great thing for the community because at the end of the day, we establishing Gretna, and Gretna as to have a high school winning. A lot of people come around and they stand next to the fence, and a lot of them come to the fence and they watch football because they never had it. They have West Jeff that's kind of in the Harvey
Oh,
area, and to have them, it's great winning established program, and it's just for small time.
okay. What are the goals going forward? I mean, you're still on probation. I say probation. I don't want to make it sound mean, but y'all in that window to where you can't go to postseason yet. But what are the goals for the remainder of the season? Obviously, to win a district, but when you set goals for this season, what were the goals you put together for this team?
Hold on, we lost him for a second. Let's bring him back in.
Yeah, I see
All
that.
right, let's see. All right, Coach, you there? Coach Dennis? Coach
Uh,
Dennis?
no,
I don't hear him. Let's see if he can
neither
log
me.
back in and log out and log back in and get him back in here. So we lost him for a second. Let's see again. All right, Coach Dennis, you can hear me? Coach Dennis?
I had one more question, not that one, but there was one more question I have for him, and
Let's see if we can get him.
it was actually
Let's see. Just sit tight. He's trying to come back in, but we can't.
got you, my guy. I got you.
Coach Dennis, can you hear us? Coach Dennis?
Hmm.
Coach Dennis. He can't hear us. All right. Hopefully we can get him in here and get him back in here, but he can't hear us right now. Can't can't hear us. So hopefully we can get Coach Dennis back in here, man, because this interview was going great. But For
Mm-hmm.
those who don't know, we do have a young audience for one of our games of the week 7, when they play Thomas Jefferson. We do have a young audience when they play Thomas Jefferson week 7 on a Thursday night or Saturday night, one of the two. But we have them.
It's supposed to be a Saturday, I think, on the
I
schedule.
think it's a Saturday too. I think you're right.
Saturday.
Saturday is what it is. So we lost Coach Dennis Christopher. So hopefully we can get him back and finish off. But we lost Peppers too. See what
T-Move
happens, Peppers.
Internet.
See what happens, Peppers. See what happens, Peppers.
I had to
All right.
run. I was just trying to get something straight out. So I'm like, I see Pepper's gone, and I'm like, oh no, I'm about to say this in an interview. I'm like, oh no.
We didn't end it. Hold
Well,
on.
like, click, click.
Coach Dennis, you can hear us? Yeah, his reception has started going bad with Peppers, and then now we can't even get him back on. Can't hear nothing. So he probably hear us, but we can't hear nothing from him. We can't hear nothing from him.
You might just have to reset everything, and
He might have to. He might have to.
Yeah.
You see what happens, Peppers? Them cast-offs got you. Kicked you out of here.
Bing. They come and hacked him.
All right, hold on. I think we got him. I see him now. Let's see if we got him back. All right, Coach, you can hear me? Can you hear me, Coach?
Setting up his sound. I think you can. I can hear him.
I can hear him. He can't hear us. He can't hear us. You hear us, Coach?
Okay, it did it again.
Yeah, he can't hear us. We can hear him though, but he can't hear us. Mic check, Coach. He can't hear us. He can't hear us. He's not muted or nothing. He just can't hear us. He can't hear us.
The volume's still low.
Can you hear us, Coach?
Yes, Coach.
He's trying to finish it, y'all. Coach Dennis? Yeah, he still can't hear us.
Probably got to come back out.
He didn't log out 4 or 5 times. He can't hear us. He can't hear us. Yeah, he
Oh,
can't hear us. He didn't logged out 4 or 5 times. Let's see if the 6th time is the charm. Hopefully. So George can get his last question. All right, let's try it again. Let's see. All right. Fingers crossed. Can you hear us, Coach? He still can't hear us. He still can't hear us. We can hear him fine. He can't hear us. And that's the part that sucks right now.
Royally.
Yeah. What was your question, George?
I just can't hear nothing.
Yeah, he can't hear us. Yeah. Hey.
Okay. I was going to ask him, I was going to be lighthearted on this one because of the nickname of the school is the Yaks. What was the inspiration behind picking that name for a school when you could have gone common like Lions, Tigers, stuff like that?
Man,
But they went with
I
the
can't
Yaks.
hear anything.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he can't hear anything, man.
We can hear him though.
Yeah, we can hear him. Yeah. Yeah.
But that was my question, JB. What was the inspiration by picking the name Yaks? For the school mascot, and what was the inspiration behind it? And I would have said whose idea, but I'm not going to do that.
Nah, don't do that. No, please don't.
It's a very unique name though. And for those that don't know what a yak is, it is a buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, he's saying I can't hear y'all. Yeah, he can't hear us. I don't know if somebody calls sometimes they'll I don't know.
Frustrating.
It is, man. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Absolutely.
It is. Very frustrating. Let's see. He's still trying to see. He fighting, man. I love perseverance, bro. Perseverance is great. Let's see if we can hear Coach.
I'll be back.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear now. Yeah,
All right, there we go. We got it.
Oh, 7th time is charm. Coach, I had one more question for you. Okay. It's your 2nd year playing varsity football. But when you decided to do this, when y'all decided to put together a varsity program, what was the inspiration by picking the name? It's a very unique name, the Yaks. What was the thought process behind that?
Well, I think at first
No.
it was a buffalo or bison, but because of the young audience, arts, charter, it just seemed to, it's an art school charter, young audience, it does YACS, it just seemed to be catchy with the yaks. And so we went with the yak because it was just a catchy abbreviations with the initials
Yeah,
instead of the buffalo or the bison. So I think a yak is real aggressive.
I got you. Go on.
I get it. I get it. Well, Coach Christopher Dennis, man,
I
you gotta
like
do
it.
too.
If you like it, we love
No,
it.
Coach, I love it, Coach. I love the program. It's coming. I just can't wait till our next game to showcase our kids. They're doing a great job out there. They're doing a great job, and just to be our second year out here to compete like this, like I just want to thank the coaches to put them in a great position. To have that great stadium, the weight room, and it's beneficial for the program, and I think that's why we at the spot we at right now, because a lot of teams don't have that turf field, they don't have that nice weight room, and so we have that. So when it rains, when it's muddy, we still go out there and practice, and so that it's been helping us.
We're looking
Definitely.
forward to have y'all later in the season. Hash it out show game of the week.
Yeah, we got you week 7.
Week
Week
seven.
7 when y'all play Thomas Jefferson. We gonna broadcast that game. I don't
Okay,
know if you didn't know that. Some people at young audience, Jason Jackson, he knew about it. He should have told you. But yes, we got y'all week
okay,
7, brother.
okay. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. And we thank you for joining us, man, and spending some time with us, telling us about the program and yourself, man. We truly appreciate it. Thank you for joining us, and good luck to you and your team the rest of the season, my brother.
Man, thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.
Definitely, man. You're
No
welcome. Thank
problem.
you,
Thank
Coach.
you.
Enjoy your night.
You too.
See
Coach Christopher, sorry, Coach Dennis Christopher, ladies and gentlemen. And look, man, young audience charter school off to a great start. And 4-5 last year in first year, second year, 3-0. They can't go to the playoffs yet, but this is a good look for this school right on the edge of Gretna and Algiers to see that there's another school competing with schools and winning. It's a good look, VK.
That building right there used to be the formerly Coca-Cola building, long time ago. And then all of a sudden, Jefferson Parish bought the property and it became a school. And young audiences actually started at the old Cape Middleton. And it was like right down the road, right in McDonaldville. So they took over to Cape Middleton, and it was I think it was a K through 5, and then they went to the junior high side, and then all of a sudden they turned it into young audiences charter school from 1 to 12. So basically, they still got the same buildings, but in different sections. So it is crazy, crazy how they have turned everything into a system over there, and there's a very good academic school as well, and they're on the up and up over there, man. You just gotta love what they're doing. Got their own stadium at that. So I tell you, man, Dennis Christopher, he comes from a very disciplined, and yes, I'm gonna say disciplined because he was at Old Perry Walker. He played with John Johnson on the team that went to the Superdome. And who was the head coach at the time? Frank Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, there was discipline at Old Perry Walker, and at that same time, probably one of the biggest turnarounds we've ever seen in Orleans Parish, and basically changed the game for Orleans Parish football with those two with that run Old Perry Walker made. But coming from there and everything, Coach Christopher he wants to run a clean program. But then on top of that, knowing where he's from, he wants to give the kids that love the opportunity for them to achieve greatness in life, but also be like his former coach said, Frank Wilson, to be productive citizens.
Peppers.
Well, this is a wonderful story that is being written. It's the early chapters of this story. Now they're undefeated this year, and they're off to a great. It's a great, encouraging start to see. Let's see if they finish it this time. And what does it matter? I mean, it will matter if they do. But the fact that the progression that this school has and this team has made, it warms my heart to see. Because when you do things from the ground up and you do it the right way, it's a beautiful thing to see. And we're very impartial, but there is a little soft spot that says, "Come on, guys, keep it going," because you guys are making a lot of waves. Gretna, Algiers. I mean, look, you can gravitate a lot of people your way, continue the success, but they continue to do it the right way. And when it's done the right way, you got a fan.
There you have it. Take a quick commercial break, and we come back. It's picks time, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Hash It Out Show.
Are you in need of a new
Stop.
windshield? Leo Autoglass can help. For 20 years, Leo Autoglass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504 301 8353.
Hey y'all, this is Jen Hale from Fox Sports. You're watching the Hash It Out Show with JB the Sports Guy, VK Jones, and George Pepis.
Did you experience storm damage from Hurricane Francine? Barretto Home Solutions can help. You can give them a call at 504 940 7552.
And welcome back to the Hash It Out Show. I'm your host, JB the Sports Guy, with VK Jones and George Pepis. And it is time for the picks, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get going. We got a couple Thursday games we're about to pick. We're gonna go up north. Midland Legacy. It ain't the same Legacy that plays St. Augustine. It's a different Legacy team coming down from Texas to play Ruston. Who you got, VK? VK, we can't hear you. Can't hear you, VK. VK, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I don't know sign language, bro. Peppers, you speak. I'm muted. I'm not muted. Why y'all muted? Why y'all muted? Did y'all mute yourselves?
I'm not muted.
No, y'all, you
No,
no,
I'm.
yeah,
I could.
you the website told me the host muted your mic.
I ain't mute nobody.
Same here.
Okay,
Nah,
moving on. Okay.
It's Restream
something's up with the
acting.
website. Restream must be acting up.
It must be. All right, here we go. Let's move
Yeah,
forward. Picks. VK, Midland Legacy, or Ruston? Who you got?
Rustin. Rustin goes 4-0.
All right. Peppers.
Okay, I'm picking Rustin, but I want to also tell you who won last week's picks.
Oh, well, go ahead. Go
Your
ahead.
your numbers from last week, and like I said, yeah, because you won again, 20-6 last week, and this is called a down week for the three of us because we were very high up 2 weeks ago. VK 19-7, me 16-10. Why? 4 of the 5 games I disagree with you, JB. 4 of them I had to lead by double figures, and they got chased down. So there's why you got the cushion you got because my teams couldn't finish last week. But as far as this one, I think we're going to be in unanimous consent. I got Rustin.
All right. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I win the picks. 4 weeks of winning and had to share last week with VK, unfortunately. But there you have it.
He said, unfortunately, look at this here,
Yeah.
and one by a backdoor cover, boy. Congratulations.
Hey, bro.
I'm
Winning, baby.
this the one week I'm gonna give you some props because I'm like, I bet you won it by maybe 1 or 2 because I think that backdoor cover, you got it. So good job.
Hey, do what I do. All right. Dunham at Ascension Catholic. Who you got, VK?
Hmm. Good
Oh, that's
matchup between these two. Very interesting matchup. Essentially, Cadillac trying to look for a big win. I mean, they so far having a nice start, even though, even though the former head coach is now at another job, you know what I'm saying? They're really off to a nice start. But I think this is a bounce back week for Elijah Haven and Dunham. Give me Dunham.
All right, he got Dunham. Who you got? Peppers.
I want to know how Dunham reacts because they had control of that game against St. Charles last week for a long time, and the Comets pulled a late rally to get the win on the road. I don't see Dunham losing two in a row. Ascension Catholic's going to give them a 4-quarter war, but give me Dunham on the road. I think they get it done this week.
All right. And also for me, give me Dunham. All right. Kenny says VK thinking he got them right where he want them. Down about 25. Picks. Talk about the picks, VK. That's what you talk about. Friday's games. Denham Springs at East Ascension. Woo! Coach Brad Beard versus Coach Brock Mathern. Who wins, VK?
Ooh, I think it's a very, very good matchup. This is definitely going down to the last couple of seconds. I like what Denham Spring has, and they is a team that can really, really be a good team. And it's the first district game, so somebody gonna set the tone in that district. They've been so close, but I think this is breakthrough time for Brock Mathern and East Ascension. Give me the Spartans.
All right. Who you got, Peppers?
Me agrees with VK. I'm going to go East Ascension to the third and then the progressions that they've made. I feel like VK. I think this is it's going to be a very good football game, no doubt. But give me the Spartans at home.
All right. Give me the Yellow Jackets on the road. Denham Springs wins maybe about 4-3. Close ball game. Give me Denham Springs in this one. All right, y'all. Here y'all go. Prairieville at Dutchtown. Who you got, VK?
Prairieville has been very, very competitive. I mean, really competitive in 3 games. You know what I'm saying? Don't be deceived by the 1 and 2. They really, in their first year, or maybe I think it's second year, but first year in varsity. I mean, they have really come out and played some hard football. And I think they'll be prepared to play, and I think they'll get Dutchtown a game for like a half. But Dutchtown make the adjustments. The Dutchtown gets the win.
Peppers.
Touchdown. Simply put, Prairieville, yeah, they're 1-2, and yes, VK, they've been in every game. But I just think the Griffins are too much here. Dutchtown wins it.
Yeah, give me Dutchtown as well. All right. Scotlandville going to St. Amand. Who you got, VK?
Give me Saint Amand.
All right.
Saint Amand.
Who you got, Peppers?
Give me the Gators as well. I think St. Amand continues the good start. Scotlandville gives them a little bit of a tussle, but give me the Gators at home. I'll take St. Amand.
Give me St. Amand as well. I think the Gators win double digits. St. Martinville going down to Parkview Baptist. Who wins, VK?
I think St. Martinsville goes to 3-1 on the season. St. Martinsville.
Peppers.
You find it hard to believe that we're talking about a Parkview Baptist team 0-3, but here they are, and they've not looked good. They have struggled mightily. St. Martinville always has these teams that are competitive and does well, and they're off to a good start 2-1 this year. I got to try to catch VK first, and I don't know if this game I want to do it. I'm going to take St. Martinville as well.
Give me St. Martinville as well. Now, Opelousas at Alexandria. Does Opelousas finally get their first win, VK?
The former coach comes back to his first job. Interesting ballgame.
What former coach? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. This Alexandria. My bad. I had to look at the names.
No Peabody.
That's what I had to catch myself.
Uh-huh.
I was like, wait a minute, this ain't Peabody, Alexandria. But man, I think Coach Harry Coleman's gonna have Opelousas ready to play, but I think Alexandria sent a message last week that they are still the team to beat in that district. Give me Alexandria.
Peppers.
Normally, that's this would be a letdown, but it's not because Thomas Bachman's going to have those guys ready to roll. Humongous win last week on the road at Dusty. Give me Alexandria.
Look, Alexandria escaped by the skin of their teeth last year against Opelousas in a good ball game. But this year, Ash big. Give me Alexandria as well. Rummel at John Curtis. VK
Mhm.
Jones, who you got?
Close ball game, very close ball game in this one. But I believe Curtis is gonna have a big second half. It'll be close until late in the third, and John Curtis will get a pull away. Give me the Patriots.
Who you got, Peppers?
Much respect to Nick Monica and that Rumble Raider team and what he's done with them. But this Patriots team has a little bit of what they call that old Curtis swagger. Give me the Patriots by 14.
Give me the Patriots by 20. John Curtis by
Mm.
20. And they were mad with our top five. I got some DMs from some of the players like, oh, okay, bet. Are we not in top five? Yeah. They were kind of upset with us, bro. It's
You
all
talk-
good. It's all good.
you talking about Curtis or Rummel?
Curtis.
Oh,
John Curtis
Curtis.
players. Yeah, they were kind of upset, like, oh, we're not in the top five.
But,
Okay.
but JB, remember last night when I said the reason that I don't have them there is because they had
The bye. Yeah.
bye week.
I'm with
The bye. It's not an indictment per se. Needed to see more. Yeah, we saw the California team, and then they won the next week, and then had the week off. Let's see what they do with a high-profile opponent in Rummel. This is going to be interesting. If they do with the Rummel what they've done the first two, then we could talk about a top five potentially.
Yeah, I think Curtis wins big. Let's see what the chat says right quick. Curtis D Gibb, he laughing. All right.
Oh,
Here we go. Bell Chase, undefeated, going to Bonneville. Bell Chase averaging almost 70 points a game. Does it continue, or does Bonneville have an upset in mind? That can happen. VK.
Close early. Close early. I think Bonneville and Coach Anthony's gonna have that team ready to play. I think Bonneville is gonna really score some points and everything else, but I think Bell Chase settles down and Bell Chase will pull away and get the win. Give me the Cardinals.
Peppers.
there's not much debate here. Andre Anthony's going to get that program turned around in Bonneville. I just think they're running into a buzzsaw in Bell Chase. That team has scored wild this year. I don't know if they'll do quite that, but give me the Cardinals.
Give me the Cardinals as well. Bell Chase gets the win. All right. To the chat right quick. Let's see what we got. JB, when does Bell Chase play someone? Because it might be easier schedule in the state, man. Hey, tell that to VK. Because we had this talk, man. I just said I want to see him play somebody hard. And VK is like, good, understand the points. And then I was like, hey, man, okay, I want to see him play somebody tough. Somebody tough. That's what all I want to see.
Don't get me wrong. I feel listen, I feel the same way as you, to be honest with you. I actually ran into the athletic director of Bell Chase early this evening and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, we're looking good, but I know we got to get some competition soon before we get in the district.
Yeah.
So he kind of feels a little bit of the same himself. So I feel the same way. I know they got the Willow gonna be coming up in a couple weeks, and and I think district's gonna come up anyway. So West Jeff and everything on the schedule, but still, you know, I wouldn't want them to see against some adversity and tough comp. They might get some adversity, but not a lot. But I really think when they get to the tough of the schedule, we're gonna see what Bell Chase is really made of.
All right. Brother Martin at Jesuit. 3-0. 3-0. Tad Gormley Stadium, Friday night. VK. Who gets the win?
Expecting over 12 to 15,000 in that stadium on Friday. It is always a huge crowd when these two go at it. It's going to be a full quarter game once again. Another great battle between these two teams. Hmm. Some way, somehow, the Brother Martin Crusaders go to 4-0.
Peppers.
In a game like this, I need the team with the most impactful player to pull out a close one. This is going to be a close game. I think VK's right, but Easton Royal is going to, and they got other guys on that team. I think they got more of the star power, Brother Martin. Ryan McNally's going to have that Jesuit team ready to rock and roll. But give me Mark Bonice and the Crusaders to go to 4-0.
Jesuit got to keep Brother Martin off the field. They got to keep
Yep,
that offense on the sideline.
no doubt.
I just don't know if they have enough to do it. I'm going Brother Martin as well. Give me the Crusaders. Country Day going to Douglas. 3:30 game at Pan American Stadium. Who gets this win? VK.
This is a good matchup. This is a really good matchup. One of the most underrated games of the week. Because I'm telling you, Country Day has a good mix on his team, and you just gotta like what they have. And they're gonna give Douglas a time, man. Douglas looking for one of their best starts maybe in school history. And if they can come up with this win, that's going to be big for Douglas going forward. Douglas has played some stiff competition in some games. You wouldn't think they should win big, but they wound up in a close game, but they pull it off. Close ball game goes down to the wire. I'm gonna go with Corey McLeod and the Douglas Bobcats go 4-0.
Peppers.
Winning breeds confidence, right? And that's what the Douglas Bobcats have done to this point. Country Day is going to give them a tussle. And I'm tempted to go that way, but I like what Douglas is doing. They've teased at this for the last few years. They've gotten off to great starts, and they've really built confidence there. There's a confident program. Give me Douglas.
Hey, I got a feeling it's gonna be a close ball game.
It
I
should
got
be.
a feeling this gonna be a close ball game. Like,
Yep,
do not count Country Day out, but I think
at all.
Douglas gets the win in a close one. Give me Douglas as well. Covenant Christian going to the North Shore to play Archbishop Hannon. Who you got? VK Jones.
Close ball game. This goes down to the wire. On this one as well. Hannon is going to be ready to go. It's going to be a very close game going down to the wire. Covenant Christian pulls it all by a touchdown.
Nola on topic. Let's talk about it. Douglas, my son is the freshman quarterback, and he's the real deal. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know you talking about. I know you talking about. That's
I
what's
heard
happening. That's what's
I
up.
heard some big things about him because actually Ken Trahan was talking to him talking with Coach McLeod Saturday on Three Tailgaters, and the words he talked about that quarterback, wow.
Mm-hmm.
What he's doing has been amazing, and he's probably top three, top four statistically right now in the city as a quarterback. So the character and the play has just been amazing.
All right. Austin Tyler says Archbishop Hannon. Who you got? Peppers.
I think it's going to be a very competitive affair Friday night in Madisonville. But that Covenant Christian team is looking like it's one of their good teams again, like last year. Give me the road team here, Covenant Christian. Pulls out a win, I think, by like BK by a touchdown.
Amari Burks. Amari Burks. Can somebody stop Amari Burks? And I don't think Hannon will be able to do that. Give me Covenant Christian. Amari Burks. Remember the name, everybody. Amari Burks. We're going to stay on the North Shore, people. John F. Kennedy going to play St. Paul's. VK Jones, who you got?
It's a tough road trip for Kennedy. Kennedy has been competitive in every ball game this season, despite their youth and everything. And it's gonna be another tough one up at St. Paul's, man. But close early. St. Paul's pulls away in the second half. St. Paul's.
Peppers.
I think Kennedy's still trying to find an offensive identity. I mean, their defense is what they're leaning on, and that's a very good defense. Give me St. Paul's though.
Yeah. Give me St. Paul's as well. Kennedy offense still not clicking like we been accustomed to seeing them click. It's just not there yet. And once it clicks, man, yeah, it's watch out time. But right now, give me St. Paul's as well. All right, we're coming to the West Bank. Lafayette Christian, they're gonna travel either down Highway 90 or they're gonna go I-10, get catch the Huey Pete and get on Highway 90. They're gonna go one of those routes. I don't know which one, but they come out to play the Shaw Eagles. And this was the game last year where Shaw just took off. Jasper Parker, 327 yards rushing on Lafayette Christian. There's no Jasper Parker this year. But can Shaw find a way to get their offense going and defeat LCA VK Jones?
No. LCA has really proven their mettle. They have proven themselves tremendously. They have the best resume in the state, and they're too battle tested. Give me the Knights.
Okay, Peppers.
He's licking his chops, VK. I already know where this is gonna go.
I know, dude.
You
Go
see
ahead.
it? You see,
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. But listen, you're right about the resume. You think Lafayette Christian is forgot about last year? Now they just got embarrassed that Shaw walked up there and threw Tecmo Bowl numbers on Lafayette Christian. That's a proud program. And they're going to be looking to extract some very big time revenge, but they've tested themselves. Rummel, University, and Karen Crow. Those are three teams that are going to be hurt from the rest of the year. I'm gonna go with the road team here, Lafayette Christian. And I already know I might as well just write who Jaren's picking, but I'm picking Lafayette Christian.
I hear you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
picking Lafayette Christian as well.
Oh, you
LCA
dog.
goes
You
to
dog.
Shaw.
Woo!
As much as it hurts me to my soul to pick against my alma mater right now, but the offense has not been producing. Defense is on the field too long.
Man.
Offense got to produce, and it hasn't happened yet.
Nope.
And it hurts me right now to pick against my alma mater, but we are fair and we're neutral.
Impartial.
LCA with the win. I'm hoping my Eagles prove me wrong. But
See,
anyway,
you still got that pride in your dog, but I ain't gonna lie, I really appreciate what you did because that's honesty right there, what you just did. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact of the matter is, you after what if I'm in your shoes and seeing what I've seen last week, I would feel the same way. Because I'm like, I'm not seeing a thing. This team is coming in hot. Could be close, but we still lose, or we're gonna get our doors freaking blown off. So I appreciate your honesty, brother, because bro, that takes a lot, bro. And I thought you was going the other way, but hey, you see what's going on.
yeah, I do, man. I do. So it's all good. That's okay. JB picking smart. JB ain't stupid. He's seen them for 3 weeks. Well,
He's trying to stay
yeah,
on
yeah, I
top.
did. Yeah, 3 weeks. You're right. Jamboree, week 1 and week 3. You're right. Yep. So
JB
Charles
trying to
Allen.
stay on top, ladies and gentlemen. That's what he's doing.
No, it's
That's really he's trying to stay on top of the picks. I already know it.
all right. Let's go to New Orleans East. Livingston at Carver. Whew. VK, who you got?
We got some matchups this week, bro. I thought last week or something. We hope we get better percentage this week because this is some interesting matchups. Oh man, close ball game. And I think the game is at Joe Brown. That is something else,
New
man.
Orleans
That
East.
is
Yep.
yeah. It's gonna be good crowd too, and there's gonna be a very good crowd for this ball game, man. Close game here. It will go down to the last seconds. Damn, it's a toss up. Tough pick, dude. Give me Livingston. Give me Livingston.
All right, Peppers.
Tough.
This is a very difficult matchup to pick, and boy, I appreciate you throwing a degree of difficulty on us this week. Ah, boy, and Charles Allen's telling you turn your alumnus card in. I don't know about all that, bro. Objectivity is a beautiful thing, and I appreciate that. With that said, this could be a game where we could, make maybe I can make up a game or whatever. I don't know what Jared's thinking. Oh boy. Um, Give me Carver at home.
Okay, he's taking Carver. I'm taking Livingston Wolves in a close one. Give me Livingston in a close one over Carver. All right. Mandeville at Slidell. VK Jones, who you got?
Boy, did this thing get harder and harder. Goodness gracious, man. This is, I ain't gonna lie, out of all the weeks, and this is week 4. This is the week. This is the week of some matchups, bro. Jeez Louise. Oh man, I think this was gonna be real close, man. Slidell getting their first loss, and what a valiant effort last week against Easton. What a valiant effort. I mean, a very improved Slidell team looking for a signature win. This will be a 4-quarter game, but I got Mandeville pulling the win. Craig Jones and company gets it done.
Peppers.
This is a matchup about pace. Slidell played a wide open game last week against Warren Easton. 113 points scored between both teams. That's Madden-esque. This is a different pace matchup though. Mandeville more closer to the vest. They've been known to score a lot, but they don't have the personnel they've had the last few years. Obviously, with Shepard not being there, Nate Shepard not being there, I still think Craig Jones ekes out a win here. I think they win by a touchdown. Give me the Skippers.
Give me Mandeville as well. Give me Mandeville by 10. Give me the Mandeville Skippers by 10. All right. To the East Bank of Jefferson Parish. Patrick Taylor at Kenner Discovery. VK Jones, who went in this game?
Man,
Ooh, the heat just keep turning up on VK, boy. A lot of tough ones on this one,
the
man.
heat really turns up on this one. Kenner Discovery, and a lot of credit right now. Another huge surprise in this city, and Coach Brian Creighton, who has been waiting in the wings to just get an opportunity to coach again, and he is taking advantage of this opportunity. A program that's been set by PJ Sprunk, but for Creighton to step in, and so far, what a good start for the Swamp Owls, man. I mean,
Yeah.
some really good, impressive wins on the schedule. Man, I think this game is going to be really, really close. Patrick Taylor remembers this game last year. Patrick Taylor had this game, and Kenner Discovery came back to win that ball game. Close ball game Friday night, but I think Pat Taylor gets their revenge. Give it the Tigers.
Peppers.
I'm convinced on Kenner Discovery's start. They're legit, but my eyes don't fail. That running game for Patrick Taylor, Logan Rogers, and Gibson, holy mackerel. Talk about thunder and lightning in every aspect. We saw Rogers make some runs, and that dude doesn't go down on the first hit. That kid can go. I think that's going to see them through here in a very good game. Give me Patrick Taylor on the road.
Okay, Nola on topic. Slidell got their wake up call. I'm looking for them to come out with that same tempo from last week. Okay. Give me Thunder and Lightning for Patrick Taylor. I think they have another great day, and I think they get revenge from last year because we was out there last year for that game, and we saw what happened. Give me Patrick Taylor with the win. Some of the people in the chat, they got Kenner Discovery. All right. I love it. The Willow at Newman. VK, does the Willow go 4-0, or does Newman get their first win?
If I'm gonna take one loss, I'll take it. If I'll take it in the chin or whatever else. Willow goes 4-0.
Woo! Okay.
Willow goes 4-0.
Willow 4-0.
I mean, Willow has shown me enough. Close game, goes down to the last seconds, and the Willow gonna find the way to pull it off, pulling maybe one of the most monumental upsets we have seen in the city in a long time. Willow goes 4-0.
Peppers.
I like your thinking, VK. But when I look at this game, Newman's had the week off, and now they see Willow coming into their building at Lupin 3-0. The Greenies, look, the fall has been precipitous so far this year, but I think their reset is going to help them. I think they've figured if they've seen the film from the first 2 weeks, used last week to get themselves together. I think we're going to see a much more charged up Greenie team. Love what the Willow has done, but give me the Greenies at home.
Code 5 Allen says Patrick Taylor by 6. Give me Newman as well. I think Newman gets their first victory of the season. All right. We're going to West Monroe. Calica Baton Rouge making the trip up north. Who wins, VK?
We go from uptown to 5.5 hours to Monroe. That's crazy, dude. Close game. Michael Dyson will have that team ready to go. This definitely going down to the last seconds. Give me the Bears to go 4-0.
Peppers.
West Monroe was one of the teams that let me down last week with the lead they had on North DeSoto. Um, I'm not going to have that problem this week. Give me the Bears on the road. Catholic is that team. West Monroe still maybe trying to, put the piece together a 4-quarter effort. That game was, a spurt game last week. They got off to the slow start, then they rallied to go up 28-17, and they couldn't close. Give me Catholic of Baton Rouge to go on the road and win a tough ball game.
All right. Give me Catholic of Baton Rouge as well. I got Catholic. Give me the Bears. Let's go to Shreveport. Airline at Evangel. VK Jones. Who win it, VK?
Oh God, another hard one, man. Airline, unbelievable with a 3-0 start, and their starting quarterback graduated last year, and they still 3-0. I see this be a close ball game, but I'm taking Pop Houston and Evangel.
All right. Who you got, Peppers?
I'm going with Evangel Christian as well. Airline, great start, 3-0, but Evangel's been battle tested here. I think the Eagles get this win at home by 10.
Are we looking at a 60-50 score maybe between the two?
Take the over. Take the over in this game.
Might not be enough.
Might not be. Might be another Captain Shreve Evangel game from last year in the regular season, right? But
Yeah, 73-68 or something like that.
I don't know, something up there. I don't remember.
Something
800 some
crazy.
yards for Pop Houston. But look, I'm gonna go with Evangel as well. Give me the Eagles of Evangel with the win. We're gonna stay in Shreveport. John Ehret at Bird. Here we go. Go ahead, VK.
Give me the Patriots.
You got the Patriots of John Ehret. Who you got, Peppers?
That's where BK ain't going to allow me to catch him. Well, I'm not going to catch you in 1 week. I'm going to have to do it incrementally. I'm going to go with John Ehret, but they got to find an identity offensively. Bird, they have struggled mightily, as has the Patriots. Yeah, but the Patriots have the one thing Bird doesn't have, a win. And that win against Landry, not the prettiest, but still a win is a win. Give me John Ehret on the road.
He's going the other way. I see it. I can smell it. I can smell it.
I'm just thinking about that offense Bird runs, and would John Ehret be able to stop that offense? That's is what's on my mind. Will they be able to stop that veer of Bird? But can Bird stop John Ehret? Because we know that Shreveport area ain't got no defense. Give me John Ehret, baby. Let's go 2-2. John Ehret, man. And y'all come back home week 5 for the Thursday night Hash It Out Show game of the week. So
Yes.
Troy says Bird. Nanola says Shreveport area play no defense. That's right. Kenny says Bird. Austin says Bird. All right, John Ehret, man. Y'all got to prove us right, us three, not them. Okay, here we go. We're going to come to Lafayette. Calic of New Iberia at Notre Dame, VK.
Another one, bro. Man, it's a tight one here. I love what, like I said, Louis Cook has another great team here. This team could go really, really deep in the playoffs this year, man. I mean, so many, they're battle tested. But I'm going to go with the defending state champs, squeaking it out. Notre Dame of New Iberia. I'm sorry,
Crowley.
Catholic of New Iberia. Catholic got New Iberia with the win over Notre Dame of Crowley.
All right. Peppers, who you got?
Notre Dame was another one of those teams that let me down. You know, had the game against Turlings and they were up on them, and then Turlings chased them down. Courageous win by Turlings Catholic last week. Jeffrey Mitchell, this one's for you. Give me the road team here, Catholic and New Iberia.
I got something for y'all. Oh, I'm gonna be that lone wolf in the ring. I mean, in the room. Sorry, not in the ring. Not fighting nobody. The lone wolf in the room. Notre Dame defeats the state champs. They get it done. Give me Notre Dame Pios. Yeah. What you say, chat? What the chat say? Notre Dame says Kenny, bad matchup for Cat New Iberia. Yeah. Run right at you. That's it. Running that veer option at them. Pie-yow, physical football. Now, moving on. Central at Cecilia. Cecilia got their first win. Will they give Central their first loss, VK?
No. I think Central breaks out.
Ooh.
Name the score. Central over Cecilia. I think this is the breakout game that I think a lot of people in the state has been waiting for. Central big.
Peppers. Bit or much. I mean, Cecilia, the team that cost VK the playoff picks last year when they beat Franklinton, and he had Franklinton. But Central hasn't really impressed. Yes, they're 3-0, but they haven't had that Central kind of game. I think Cecilia's that they're still adjusting to things with the new coaching staff and everything else. There's still talent on that roster. They don't have Solari and they don't have the spark plugs they had last year. I'm going to go with Central as well.
Give me Central as well. Give me Central. Charles, the school you work at, are y'all having a game tomorrow? Are y'all getting a forfeiture win for y'all? Let me
What they
know.
got on the schedule?
Crescent City. Crescent City had to forfeit last week. All
They
right.
did.
Yep. We staying in Lafayette. Neville comes to town to take on St. Thomas More. St. Thomas More got a win last week. Neville got a loss to a Mississippi team. I think that's the first Louisiana team to lose to an out-of-state team this year. So, VK, who wins at St. Thomas More?
Give me the Neville Tigers.
Ooh.
Close game, and Neville will bounce back. Big win tomorrow. Close game. I go with Neville.
He's going with Neville. Oh boy, yes indeed. That noise I made. If you ever watch on NFL Network Sunday Countdown, when they pick their games, the dude that picks the team, just him, and everybody else goes against him, they call him the lone wolf. They throw a hat on him. He put the hat on like a wolf, and he goes, "Oh!" That's what it was. The wolf hollering. All right. So VK got Neville. Who you got, Peppers?
Neville got absolutely dominated last week against that group out of Mississippi. Oak Grove, was it? Oak Grove of Mississippi, I think was the name of the school.
Grove, Mississippi.
Okay.
That's right. Not Louisiana,
Right.
Mississippi.
St. Thomas More. I know, not that Oak Grove. St. Thomas More won last week to get off the schneid. Make it 2 in a row. Give me St. Thomas More at home.
Peppers, we're on the same page. I think St. Thomas More gets another victory over these Neville Tigers. Give me STM. And VK, don't you dare do that goddamn song. I know you're thinking about it. Don't do that song, VK.
All I'm gonna tell you. All I'm gonna tell you. All I'm gonna tell you.
The mute button ready yet?
I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do that to you. It never wins. But if I do win the picks,
He gonna do it on the broadcast, JB.
nah, I ain't gonna do that because I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it in another way. But I'm not gonna do it on the broadcast.
He gonna do it on the slick.
We
He
can't
gonna do it on the slick.
We can't do it on the air because we're gonna get striked. So that's what it
Oh,
is.
we know.
But
All right.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna wait till we win. I'm gonna wait till we see we win the picks. But I'm not gonna do it to you if Neville do win that game. So I'm gonna give everything else a chance.
All right. We still in Lafayette area. Westgate at Turlings Catholic. VK, who you got?
Man, Westgate. I'll tell you one thing. They played a really tough schedule,
Yeah.
and it's a really tough schedule, especially in that Lafayette area. Westgate's gonna be ready to go, and I think Westgate's a little bit banged up. But I think Turlings, they have been really proving themselves. Give me the Rebels.
All right. Peppers.
I'm gonna go with Turlings Catholic as well. I think Westgate, boy, that schedule has been brutal to say the least. But Turlings Catholic with a signature win at Notre Dame and how they pulled that game out, I think that's going to give them a continued momentum swing. Give me Turlings.
Give me Turlings as well. And we have one game left, ladies and gentlemen. And it's on a Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock, Tag Gormley Stadium, Holy Cross, Edna Carr. And as you know, last year, Holy Cross got off to a 20-0 start on Edna Carr and lost the game. Does it happen again, VK Jones? Does it happen again? And does Holy Cross finish the job this time? Is what I should say, VK Jones.
Well, Holy Cross, they're not gonna forget what happened last year, and they're gonna want to play this hard. I think this is a pretty much a 4 quarter game. This will be
What?
neck and I think this will be a neck and neck game until the fourth quarter, and in the car turns up, get some big touchdowns, 2 to 3 in the fourth quarter for the pull away. I got Carr getting the win. Holy Cross will be ready to go. They will not be intimidated, and I think they'll give Carr a game, but the fourth quarter will be all Edna Carr.
Peppers.
It would be interesting if Holy Cross repeats the start, just to see how Edna Carr would respond this time. I don't see that start happening. Scott Watney's a damn good coach. He's got a very good football team, but Carr, I just I don't envision a scenario where Holy Cross wins this. Give me Edna Carr.
Cougars of Edna Carr. Give them to me as well. All right. Carr and all their uniform combos. Yeah, Austin Tyler. Yep. But I know there being some white jerseys this Saturday. I don't know what color helmets they're gonna wear, what color pants, but I know they'll be in white jerseys. They wore all black for sure. Black helmet, black jerseys, black pants. Anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for tonight for the Hash It Out show. Friday night, the Hash It Out show, Friday night game of the week. Hornville at Terrebonne. Pregame at 6:45. Game time is at 7 o'clock. Make sure you all tune in. Saturday night, LSU will have been done and over with. So no excuse for you not to tune in to the Hash It Out show Saturday night. Game of the week. Warren Easton versus St. Augustine. Pregame at 6:45. Game time at 7 o'clock. Of course, you can catch it all on the YouTube page of JB, the sports guy. Last word, Peppers.
What a weekend of football we have, not just at the high school level, because there's a lot of really good games that we just picked. But the college menu this weekend is absolutely off the chain. Bama, Georgia, Ole Miss, LSU, people are going to put in there. Underrated matchup, Indiana, Iowa, Oregon, Penn State. It just goes on and on and on, man. And we got the NFL on Sunday and the Saints, whatever that means. They're at Buffalo. How many people are going to pick the Bills for Survivor or Eliminators or this week? But this is another great weekend of football, and we got two great battles for you this weekend. Friday night, Hornville at Terrebonne. Sure, that atmosphere is going to absolutely be lit. And then on Saturday at Gormley, we got Warren Easton and St. Augustine. Could be a track meet kind of game. We might be there past the midnight hour with those offenses. And the quarterback matchup of Sean Coulon versus Carl Reed is going to be something to watch. I can't wait.
VK.
Man, great week of the show, man. Some good subjects, good guests, picks. A very good week. I love this platform. I love what we're doing here. Tune in on Friday and Saturday. All I'm gonna tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we have the best games this week. We don't have just one, we have two undefeated matchups, two huge district openers. Don't miss it. Terrebonne Hanville, St. Augustine. Don't miss it. It is going to be huge. 6:45 is our pregame. 7 o'clock. We are on YouTube on JB the Sports Guy. Don't miss it. Get your popcorn ready. It is going to be, if you miss it, catch the replay, but catch it live, man. If you miss it, you're going to miss a treat. You're going to miss a treat on Friday and Saturday. And big ups going to FSU. Take care of business and put egg on this man's face on the bottom of me on Friday, please. Because we got because all my this the nose gotta prepare for the return of the robbery. We gotta prepare. So take care of business Friday. Virginia trying to get their fourth win in 40 freaking years. Come on, man. Let's go. And also before we get out of here, a big time rest in peace to one of the best backs that ever played at St. Augustine High School. A week and a half ago, he passed away. Sean Rhodes. Rest in peace to the great number 30 from St. Augustine, Sean Rhodes. We love you. We pray for your family and everything for your healing. And Rise Sons, man. Love you.
Definitely. We'll see y'all next week. Oh, hold on. The boot breakdown Sunday, 6:15, right here, okay? Catch that also. So, but tune in Friday and Saturday, Sunday, and then we're back next Tuesday and Wednesday. For George Peppers and VK Jones, special thank you to Coach Dennis Christopher for joining us, representing Young Audiences Charter School. We thank him so much for joining us, taking time out of his schedule to join us. I'm JB the Sports Guy. We'll see y'all. Somebody put something in the chat. Who said something before we get out of here? Who we got? Oh, Troy Narcisse. Buffalo by 40. Over the Saints. Buffalo by 40. Oh, my goodness. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. All right. I'm JB the Sports Guy. Thank you, Troy. We'll see y'all. Tune in Friday and Saturday. We'll see y'all later. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Did you experience storm damage from Hurricane Francine? Barretto Home Solutions can help. You can give them a call at 504-940-7552.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.
JFK Martial Arts offers a wide variety of martial arts programs for kids, teens, and adults as they empower lives through martial arts. Please give them a call at 985-266-0664 and don't forget to ask about their 1 week free special. Bucks No Wiz was the place to go as a kid growing up to get snowballs. As an adult now, it is still the place to go. When you want some of the best snowballs and some of the best customer service, Bucks No Wiz is the place.
Now, excuse me. Let me get back to my half grape, half pink lemonade snowball. Buck Snow is located at 1508 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero, Louisiana. Hey, parents and coaches, want your young athlete to go far on and off the field? Kumon of Gretna is the place for you. Whether it's reading plays or calculating scores, early literacy and math skills teach focus, discipline, and decision making. Give your student athlete the edge. Start early, start smart at Kumon of Gretna.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Metro New Orleans, then you're in the right place. Moe's Pizza has a great selection of Italian food that can satisfy your appetite, and they can also cater to your needs in any event. Give them a call at 504-341-9650 or log on to www.moespizzanola.com, located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego, Louisiana. Moe's Pizza, Italians do it better.
Thank you for watching the Hash It Out Show. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.